Quick disclaimer. I am not saying you should spend your platinum on the keys for the legacy of Herodrum. All I'm saying is this is something that I think quite a bit about for the future of the account. For those who are new to the channel, we are saving 2 million platinum. It's probably going to take 14 to 18 months. And this, the more I look at it, seems like a path to just a huge advantage, especially in PvP. But let's go over what these max stats are. So how we determine the max stats of these stones is the amount they're going up per level and the max level. And it appears that the max level, if they go up to 540 and there's 6 stones, 9 stones, then you would divide 540 by 9 and that would give you 60. So we can assume that all these stones go up to level 60. Now the stones I like the most, sadly, are the least impressive. I'm sure a lot of players, we love damage and health. 480 damage is the equivalent of 24 Paragon points worth of damage. So the life mix, and the damage life, all of these are worth 24 Paragon points each. Which doesn't make them worthless, but they're just not as important as we assume. Everything else, every other stone on here, is the equivalent of 270 Paragon points. Yeah, 1080 is what the armor and the armor penetration would top out at. These would be 540 each. And ultimately you would have 1620 armor, 1620 armor penetration. Same thing for potency and resistance. Keys cost 50 platinum each. So far, to get all of this, I've probably obtained 2,000 keys, which is 100,000 platinum, which is not even enough to buy one 4-star gem at level 1. Now, please forgive me for saying this, but there is no 4-star gem on the planet, including BSJ, that is worth these stats. Forgive me for saying that. If you don't agree, I apologize. Hit that dislike button. But no stone gives you these kind of stats, especially the armor and armor penetration. Now, it does scale up the price to upgrade. So we have no idea. We could assume, I could personally assume, that it would cost double the amount for 10 more levels. And that kind of scaling, it would be 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, 800,000. Oh Jesus. Yeah, we would never have enough. It would be 4 million just to get to level 50. But one thing to consider is you can't even spend platinum that fast. 377 keys is 18,850, I think. Yes. So you would only be able to spend that a day. So regardless, it would still take you like a year and a half to max this out. But that is just something I think about for when we get that 2 million platinum. I think this is going to be the path to power. I think it's going to be the difference. I think a year and a half, we'll say even a year from now, I think even your free-to-play players, everybody is going to have at least like 2,500 to 3K res. And the people who are your moderate spenders are probably going to have, 4K. It's going to be a lot of 3 to 5K players. And the difference between getting owned and not getting owned is going to be 1,000 armor and 1,000 armor penetration. Just a theory. I may end up investing in that once we get the 2 million. And I'm not saying I'm going to invest, 500,000, but maybe I'll do, 10 to 20 days minus the amount of keys we're picking up. So maybe 200 to 300,000. Just a couple random tips too. Battle Pass expires next week. So just remember you can get 2,400 points. I believe it's before Thursday. And then it'll reset to 0 again. Something that I was really bummed out about. We have a pretty good warband. We're starting to do all of our content together, which gives us a lot of warband chests. All the best drops are not from my class, but for those who have seen one of the previous videos, there are these pants right here. There are these beautiful pants that I throw on once in a while when I am close to a new milestone for the hilts. But one thing to remember, is that when you throw on any item from your warband stash, you cannot change the skill. So we need to use Imprisoned Fist if we use those pants. We probably will for PvP. And the final tip. Just can't believe, man. 405 Paragon points is what it would cost to get those stats. That is crazy. Alright, final tip is we have level 240 coming up in, let's see, 32 plus 40 minus, okay, so it would be 224 would be the earliest time you could get, server level 224 would be the earliest you could get level 240. So that means in 27 days, somebody could get world first. Which, I don't know, I tried it for 150 and I think I lost my mind, so I just switched to dungeons. So that means if you save the battle pass next season, you could get 3 weeks worth of battle pass. And I believe that was level 51. And at 10% XP, the last level is going to be 5%. You should get the 10% XP level right off the bat, and probably be about 10 to 15% in to the 5% XP. And you would only need to grind out 85% more, which is still like 60 million XP base XP. Well, that's all I have for today. Yeah, let me know. Legacy of Herodrum, do you think it is a good long-term investment? And we are going to eventually figure out the effects of, I don't know about armor penetration and everything, but we will easily figure out the effects of armor in the near future. I hope you all have a great day. Eat some good food. And above all else, smash